require a new generator. If TSSA looks at our generator, they're going to more or less order us to replace it. And the Cobden water plant generator has never been upgraded, was never upgraded when the plant itself was upgraded. So the high lift pumps actually, no, I'm sorry, it's the backwash pumps, they snuff it out. So it's inadequate. So I've tried for funding for this generator twice over the last several years and have been denied. So if this is non-competitive, it would be a great way to use it. That's just one idea.
Steve, this generator that TSSA is going to cull, there's probably nothing wrong with it, and we should maybe look at some other position that we could put it into service.
I thought about putting it up here, but again, afraid TSSA may come along someday and look at it.
What is their beef?
It's the fuel. Well, it will be the fuel containment underneath the unit. That's what I'm told is going to be the issue with it.
Fuel contaminant?
Containment.
Oh, fuel containment?
Yes. That's what I'm told is going to be the problem.
You can put it into a concrete retainer.
You could, but nonetheless, it's not powerful enough for the plant anymore.
No, I don't. I'm not arguing that, but I don't see throwing it away because of containment. If we can't use it, we need to sell it local. Like put it for disposal.
Certainly.
Yeah. Okay, that's all the comment I have on it. And I think that's a great idea. The process. Any further comments? I think, Marcia, that would be definitely wonderful just to give her wide open on that. Okay. I don't know if that's political sound, give her wide open. Could you look that up for us next week? Okay, thank you very much. Community of Practice Workshop on October 31st, 2016. Any questions? Update me on this 7570. What dates are those for the old? Okay. Ontario Good Roads. March 1st. Yep, that's good. Okay, the next one is Ontario Good Roads Association OGRA conference. Have we got any interest in this? The last week of February, 1st of March.
It's actually February 26th to March 1st, and Roma is January 29th through to the 31st. So they're both kind of back to back, but I'm sure they provide great information on both. Maybe as a council can decide kind of who goes to which one, or all go to one. I know there's some staff members that would like to go as well, so we could maybe get a number going. I know that Karen is ready to book the rooms. We might as well go ahead and book the rooms now, even hold some for both of the conferences, and we can always cancel. And I know you have specific hotel that you'd like to go to, and Karen's aware of that, so we can just go ahead and book it for now. Please hold the rooms and see what it's already done. There, Karen's already done it. And then you can let us know.
Are both conferences at the Fairmont? At the York, Royal York, or have they moved Roma?
I'll double check on that, and I'll get back to you.
Councillor McLaughlin?
Just to give you an update, because we got the update when we were down at Eastern Ontario, the lady from Roma, and I think it's held at the Sheridan. I'm not sure. I would assume that the Good Roads is at
Royal York.
The Royal York, but I know she said it would be at the Sheridan. Am I not right, Kathy? And she was putting a plug in for Roma, is what she was doing at the time.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that has been, yeah. My preference is Roma because it has more to do with us. And so, as far as I know, you can put me down now for Roma. And anybody else that would like to go on staff, and we will work from there. Moving on. Sorry. Councillor Rigger.
While we're discussing this, we also did receive an email this week. The AMO is now this year in Ottawa, and it doesn't come this way very often. I think it's generally down around Windsor area. So just to put that in the back of your mind when you're choosing conferences, it is in Ottawa, and we did get an email, and I mentioned it to Karen, that they are to be booked, the hotel rooms, by October 3rd. So we may want to consider that. And AMO is, I believe, August 16th to the 20th, I think. But it is that third week of August. So just keep that in the back of your mind.
Yeah, put me down for that one too. I've never been to one.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. The number 5, it's PTIF, but it first looks like pitfall to me. Federal Public Transit Infrastructure. So I don't know if we need to even bother with that, because we don't have near enough numbers in our population from Ottawa to North Bay to even consider being part of this, although we look like we'll get to pay for most of it, which is pretty cute. It'd be really nice if we had $19 billion thrown into the rural area once in history. That maybe we could have a 4-lane highway. Anyway, pardon me? Yeah, I just, maybe you noticed that I have a little beef with the federal government and provincial government on this, because it's absolutely ridiculous what they're doing, in my opinion, and I have a right to my opinion. Let's just see when they want to travel up and down the tube where they're going to get their food from when they get off it. They're not going to give us roads to get to. Anyway, that's enough for now. We'll go to the Roma conference and bitch there. All right, we're moving on to number 12 if there's no more bitching. Okay, new unfinished business. Am I not allowed to say that?
You can say whatever you want. You are the mayor.
JP2G Consultants status report on the OP11 from Brian Whitehead. There's possibly of a special committee meeting to be held in early October. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, so we met with Brian. Stephen, I'm going to sit with Steve on the committee now for the wastewater treatment plant. And then Brian pulled us aside, and we spoke a little bit about the OPA 11, because I've been trying to get Brian here. However, he just got the reports back from the ministry, and he has some concerns, as you can read in his report, about the agriculture areas that are designated now. So he wants to get some answers first, and then he wants to come to council and do maybe a special meeting. He figured it'd take about an hour, and I believe he's going to bring Charles up with him as well. So if we can maybe get a date. I know the next Wednesday is when we have our I guess October 5th is our council or committee meeting. Is there a date in there that would suit? Like if I just set one with, send it around, I'll set one with Brian, then I'll send it around to council with that, and we can kind of work from there? Okay.
My feeling is we signed a very good agreement in our OP11, and I think we should just send Brian back with the same one. You send them back often enough, they'll sign it. I don't think we would. Reeve Miller.
I think we have to keep in mind also the Renfrew County plan is coming up for their 5-year review. It took them something like 10 or 12 years for their 5-year review. And with that coming up, maybe I'm missing something, but Do we not have to have that through up there before we have our own amendment to something that we're not even sure is through? It hasn't made it since this many years already. Like, is he encouraging us to sign off on this prior to the Renfrew County plan being done? Because they're not gonna get added up at the county until probably early in the new year. Originally, they were going to be added here in a month or two, but I'm hearing different now.
No, I don't believe he is. I believe that he just got some new information from the other ministry, and he wants to bring that to council's attention. And if you like it, and like how it's stated that he wants to go ahead, then that's up to council. But he does want to bring a certain things that are concerning to you, so we can have a discussion, and then go from there.
Also, I believe, Reeve Miller, that if our agreement stands, the county has to adopt it within theirs, because it was negotiated within their original. So, it will actually change their agreement, or their official plan slightly. Yeah, that's what I understand, that ours is going to affect theirs, whereas if we wait, theirs will affect ours. That's the understanding I have at this point, and I may be wrong, but that was my understanding. Councillor McLaughlin.
I was gonna say, I think if we have this meeting, that all can be clarified, because I am not a planner. Mr. Whitehead is a planner, and he probably can answer all our questions. So I think I would like to see just a special night just for this, and this alone, so when Marcia does it, don't piggyback it on something else, make it one special night. So,
yeah,
that's my only comment, and I think when Mr. Whitehead can probably clear up a lot of these questions.
I just want everybody to know where I stand on it. That was the only way I was making that statement. And we're moving on. Number 2, 2016-2017 salt contractor. Bill.
Yes, we set out for prices for salt, for bulk salt this year for winter sand and winter needs, and as you can see, the regular person that normally gets it, they came back with the cheapest price this year. It's about $3 a ton more than it was last year. I think it's still cheaper than what County Renfrew is paying on their 5-year plan, but so I'd like it if we could get that adopted so we can get started at our winter preparations.
I'll get a mover. Councillor Regier, and seconded by Councillor Mackay. That we accept.
I need to make a resolution for that.
Yeah. I just wanted to give you the start. Moved by Kathy Regier, seconded by Darrell McLaughlin. It was after Dave Mackay,
Oh, I'm sorry.
but that's fine. We're good. You're in favor of this, Darrell? Okay then, sorry, we're going ahead then. Be it resolved that the Council of the Township of Whitewater Region purchase the salt requirements for winter road maintenance for from Windsor Salt. Was there another part of that, Bill? That was just it, eh? That was all? Okay, all those in favor? Carried.
It's just information purposes that we put on in, just background and everything.
No, I just thought he had mentioned something about sand at some point. And I just wanted to be clear. All right.
Okay, now,
You didn't tell me to turn my mic off. Okay then. Number 13, notice of motion for future agendas. Number 1, OPP Collins, Sly, October 5th, 2016. Let's say. Slight. Sly, I said Sly. But I call him Sly when I'm talking to him. I hate when somebody slights me. I know you are. All right, moving backwards. OPP Collins Slight, October 5th. All those in favor of being on the agenda, thank you very much. Council remuneration. That should be on the next meeting, eh? We already went through all that, didn't we? That's what I thought.
Yeah, so now we have to finalize everything and then pass. There'll be, a resolution to bring forward to pass at the following council meeting.
Oh, I thought we did that. Okay.
No.
Budget discussion, where we are at, is the next one. Next meeting, 10-4. All right, give me that thing. Well, we just made her through there fairly easy on you. The press, where you should be able to go home, have a nice warm bath or jacuzzi or whatever you do. Okay? And happy birthday, Connie, and a birthday drink for Connie. Hey, you might have one later to celebrate it also. The birthday. 10-4. Giddy up, go. If these meetings aren't fun once in a while, they're really not worth having. All right. Moved by Dave Mackay, seconded by Kathy Regier. Be it resolved that the Township of the Council of Whitewater Region went into closed session under Section 2392 of the Municipal Act at 6:55. Councillor McLaughlin. Yes, absolutely. Let's take a break. Yeah, or say something we shouldn't, like that can happen. Oh.